Twisted for purpose. It seems we are in a very strange social landscape, where things are being redefined for purpose, and twisted to fit the prevailing agenda or narrative being pushed, or in some cases, enforced. And it would appear that was always the case, demonising those who do not play ball or go along with it, conveniently being able to label people with whatever you have decided is the next thing to discredit, belittle, control, or in some instances, destroy people. When thoughts are being brought into the arena as punishable, it's a very dangerous and slippery slope to be going down. It used to be actions that got you in trouble, or wanting to action thoughts and planning to do so. That seemed quite clear-cut and easy to understand. But the era of the thought police, as mentioned in the book 1984, and frequently referenced on social media these days, seems to be coming about. People being deemed a danger because of thoughts, and needing to be sent on re-education programs. Sounds crazy, but that's where we're at. And it does seem that any idea of thought, society, or ideas can be targeted and can suddenly become unauthorised. Even more worrying is they can be deemed so without any understanding of them. Being able to control what and how people think has been a long-running project that will have changed and adapted for the times. Indoctrinating and conditioning generations for purpose, a repeated teaching and expectation through traditions, rituals and ceremonies, history and institutions there to amplify and centralise that. So on top of wrong think, we have real life consequences for it would seem. Arrests for silent praying, and a Canadian psychologist being told he will be sent for re-education for his public opinions are two examples we have seen in the media. Although technically, only one counts. And if no one knew that person was silently praying, how would you know? Is it a thing where we are to be conditioned to be afraid of people's thoughts, before they even turn into intentions or actions? Fear of what people think has been a long-running issue with people. I won't deny that and try to make it a new problem. And people's reactions to what they think someone else is thinking can be a problem. But that is where we used to have the line, that unless someone acted upon those thoughts, either the fearful one or who they were worried about, then nothing would happen. It's well known that people can't mind read as a general skill, and often misread social cues, emotions, facial expressions, and even plain old words can be misunderstood. There are some extra serious and dark implications to all this as well, along the lines of a witch, how convenient, and of certain type of people being targeted. What if they decide a miscarriage is actually the woman's fault, or that they caused it through bad thoughts, or of wanting it to happen? And it might sound far-fetched, but that is where it seems to be headed, where someone gets a headache and blames a curse or a person they don't like, or are paranoid about, for sending them bad vibes, as does happen in certain cultures and traditions in modern times, of witch doctors and spells. People used to laugh at other cultures being so primitive with that type of thinking, yet employ the same thought process when it comes to fearing someone from afar when there is no physical danger or threat of it even present, thinking they can infect your thought or life by just existing, not even being anywhere near you, yet there is a fear, and one that seems to be growing.